I have a very big issue with Dragon Age the Veilguard. I don't know what to play. The UI is also so confusing. I don't understand. The UI is a mess for someone like me who already thinks stuff like this is hard to build. Like, I can't build my characters. I think it's hard. I have to watch tutorials a lot of times and have to build a character. But this UI makes it even worse. It's so confusing. It's so messy. I don't know what it does. I am just confused. And that might be a me issue. Honestly, it might just be a me issue. But if it is a me issue, no, other people also have to have this issue, I'm sorry. And also, the fact that most of, like, the body proportions don't add up. They don't add up, and I don't get it. Why? Like, there is something wrong. There is something wrong! If I remember, there's gonna be a picture right here. Like, the bodies aren't even, like, the fingers, everything, they are not even put together properly. This is an unfinished game. And I mean, that's not news to any of us. It's not news that this game is unfinished. I genuinely don't think that they put that much effort into it. Like, genuinely, the only thing they were focusing on was their so-called story and how to drive it forward. And I'm gonna be honest, it's such a slap in the face to the community who has been waiting for this. And while, sure, a lot of people love this apparently. At least that's what Steam says. A lot of people love this. This is their first Dragon Age game. They have never played anything better. Apparently game reviewers calling this 10 out of 10. To me, this is just a gut punch. I'm not even mad. I've said this before, I'm not mad. I'm just so disappointed and sad. There's so many issues with this game. It's clunky, it's doesn't look like the characters belong with the background. The rewriting of lore that's been established from the beginning. Like, there's so much wrong. And then for them to just turn around and say, hey guys, this game is finished, we're now moving on to Mass Effect 5. That's just even more of a gut punch. And this is what we get. And they are basically not taking any responsibility for this at all. No, they're just happy with what they've made, and I guess that's fine and all. But I feel like an indie studio could have done better, would do better, if given the chance, will do better. Like, I get it. You make games so that you can put food on the table. I am sure they are so proud of this. But saying that we basically just have to accept how this is, it fucking sucks. The issue is that this game wasn't made for us, it was made for the creators of the game. That's truly, like, people have been saying it and I've been like, thinking that no, that can't be the case. Of course they make this for us. Because, you know, I still want to hold on hope that people aren't thinking that way, that this was actually made for people that love Dragon Age, RPGs, storytelling, creating your own character, yada yada yada. But apparently, it just really doesn't feel like the case. The videos I've seen, the laugh tracks, I'm like, you can't be serious. It kinda, in one way, feels good that I have had it, like, kinda spoiled to myself, some stuff. Because then I won't get as disappointed when I reach that part of the story. I won't feel as crushed. I was already confused when we saw Morgan. I didn't know who that was. Didn't recognize her at all. The Isabella issue, because it is called an issue, she doesn't look anything like she's supposed to. If that is Isabella in those clips. Like, I don't understand. It's like they took a fantasy game and shoved it into the future and then shoved it back into a fantasy game. Was prosthetics even a thing? Like, for example, Neve's foot is what I'm talking about right now. Why couldn't she just make a foot out of ice or rock or something? I mean, the end of the Inquisitor didn't really have a mechanical arm, they just had a stump because they lost their hand. Why can't that be a thing still? Is it because it's not pretty? Well, then we have another issue. If them just having a stump isn't pretty, then why can't we make characters that are... like, we can make characters that are pretty with a lot of effort. But the bodies, like the face, sure, the face we can make look pretty, it can make them look cute, but the bodies still look ugly as fuck. I'm sorry. It is so bad. One would think that then having a stump or something, like her walking in the crotch or something. Crutches. I didn't mean to say crotch, I'm sorry. Walking on crutches. Like something, have an ice foot, something. I don't know, it's so weird. Maybe, you know what, like maybe the game will grow on me as I replayed the warrior, because I don't know if I'm gonna play as a warrior. I saved the mage save, I don't know what I'm gonna do, we will see. The beginning of the game, at least the second time around, felt good. Until Varric gets stabbed, Soldas gets pushed into the Fade. Because once again, that feels like the end. That feels like where the game is supposed to stop. And as it continues, there really isn't a sense of urgency at all. It's so weird. And then the constant hand-holding, the misty veil thingy stopping you from walking anywhere. Like, Inquisition did it good, because there it was like, okay, you have to go to the war table, you have to clear out the rubble, and wow, you can walk there now. Like, that made sense, because then it was like, oh, you have to send out people to help you fix this. Why put up God Veil Mist thing? I don't get it. I've seen a lot of people compare some combat to God of War. I haven't played God of War, but I've seen how in God of War he opens chests. And yes, it's taken directly from there. It is just copy-paste. I am just having issues. And it seems like the game is having issues too. But the question is it just because I am nitpicky, I am disappointed? Is that why I don't think this game is good, or is this game actually good? Because as I said before, Game Journalists give this 10 out of 10. People on Steam are leaving positive reviews. I have nearly not seen a single negative review. Am I just a crybaby? I don't know. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment your opinions, and subscribe. Should I also stream this game or just make it videos? Please leave your thoughts down below. And yeah, guys, we're gonna continue with this until I finish the game. I'm gonna leave these little rambles, these little rants, these little thought projects that I have in my head for you to listen to, whether you like it or not. That is just how it's gonna be until I finish this game. Thank you so much for watching. Love y'all. Bye!